My name's Stephanie. I'm going to be your nurse today. Can you state your name for me?
Yeah, my name is Melissa Grace. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Today I'm going to be doing an assessment of your skin, hair, and nails.
Awesome.
Okay? I'm going to start with a few general questions about your history, and then we're going to go on into the assessment.
Sure.
So I want to know if you have any history of any skin diseases, conditions.
No, nobody in my family's ever had skin cancer or any problems that I really know of.
Okay. Any problems with changes in your skin pigmentation, discoloration?
So I did notice that whenever I had two kids, I have two daughters, I did notice that each time I had a baby, I sort of had like some discoloration on my face. I do feel like it kind of faded a little on its own once I had my baby.
Some hormones can kind of make all those little spots pop up.
Okay.
Any moles that you're concerned about?
Not really. I have like something I thought was a mole, but my doctor said it was more like a cyst, but it's kind of always looked the same. And I heard that was something good to check for, so I don't know.
Any areas of excessive dryness or itchiness or areas that cause you concern?
No.
No rashes or lesions?
No.
Lacerations? Any trauma to your skin?
No.
No? Okay. Any excessive bruising or ecchymosis?
I feel like I bruise easily. I don't really have any bruises right now, but I do take a medication that kind of makes me prone to bruising, and I've noticed that a little bump can kind of look like worse than it is.
Okay. Do you take any medications?
I do take one medication.
Okay.
I take Plaquenil, 200 milligrams, once a day.
Okay. Do you notice any hair loss?
Yes. So I have, my youngest child is 11 months old, and I noticed that I lost a ton of hair after I had her. Like there was just hair in the shower when I would wash, and so I feel like it's slowly coming back, but I have some crazy baby hair going on right now. But
hormone changes can really cause a lot of hair to fall out, but it's good that it's growing back.
Okay. Awesome.
Any changes in your nail pattern, your nail bed?
No, I don't think so.
Nothing? Okay. Are you exposed to any environmental or occupational hazards that may cause issues with your skin that you're aware of?
No, I work indoors and I don't smoke, so I don't think so.
All right. And do you often check your skin for lesions or issues? Or
I wouldn't say that I do a very good job of that.
Okay.
I mean, if it's kind of not real obvious, I don't think that I'm really doing like an exam or anything.
Okay. Well, you should be, double checking your skin to make sure that you don't have any weird looking bumps or moles or anything that you're unaware of, because sometimes those skin cancers can kind of pop up pretty quickly and they spread kind of fast. So, the older we get, the more we really need to be keeping an eye on those types of areas.
Okay.
So, when I go in to do your assessment, I'm going to be checking for your skin temperature, the symmetry of your skin, making sure that everything looks even and warm to touch. Are you soft? Your skin is typically very thin. It's thicker in areas like your palm of your hand or the bottom of your foot, the sole of your foot.
Okay.
So we're going to start with your skin.
Okay.
First, we're going to do an inspection, which I've been doing. I'm inspecting the color, the pigmentation. You don't have any abnormal pigmentation, no color variances. You seem to be in very good hygiene. There's no abnormal smells or odors.
Thank goodness, huh? That'd be a pretty smelly job.
Right. All right. No abnormal drainage or anything like that. Okay. I am not noticing any cyanosis or bluish discoloration. I'm also going to check like your nail beds for that, your fingertips. I don't notice any of that. Also your feet, no blueness or tenderness. All right. There is no pallor. You look like you've got a good tan going on. You're not pale.
Right.
So no signs of anemia or shock or anything like that. Erythema is like redness, and I don't notice that you have any areas of redness that I'm seeing. Let's see. I'm just marking this. No jaundice. All right. Any scars that I should be aware of?
The only scar I have is a C-section scar,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay. What about a birthmark?
Nope.
Freckles?
I have a few freckles.
Okay.
Just some white ones cut here on my shoulders.
Okay. And like I said, you're very clean and you have good grooming habits. You know, you just, like I said, you want to keep up to date on your skin and keep an idea about what that is. So your temperature, you're very warm to touch, you have good moisture. You know, if you have areas of dryness, such as your elbows or your knees, those kind of areas, you know, daily moisturizer is good. You have a smooth texture. Like I said, your thickness is usually on the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet.
Okay.
Have you noticed any swelling?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to check for edema. Can you raise your leg up for me?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So,
Sorry.
edema, have you noticed any swelling in your ankles? Okay, well there's no edema here. You would measure that by +1, +2, +3, +4. The worst is +4, and pitting is when you remove your hand and it's no longer there. So you're doing good there. Your turgor, I'm gonna pinch your skin and check for moisture. Moisture is how quickly your skin raises up or how easily your skin raises up, and turgor is how quickly it releases. So you've been doing a good job drinking your water.
Okay.
Any problems with any veins or vascular issues?
Yeah, I do have like a little varicose vein here.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to see. It's kind of small.
You know, and not standing on your feet for several hours a day will help with those, or wearing tight stockings can help with those sometimes.
Okay.
So you might want to keep an eye on those. So, as you mentioned, I'm going to look for any lesions or any irregularities in your skin.
Okay.
And you mentioned the one mole over here. Okay, I'm going to assess this for the ABCD. A is asymmetry. It's round, and so you just want to see if it's irregular shape or if it's the same on each side. B is the border, and it's got a good border because it's just circular. But so if it was an odd shape, you would want to note that.
Okay.
The color, you want to assess if it was a weird color, such as like blue and brown and yellow, you would want to let your physician know about that.
Okay.
And then diameter, you want to make sure that it's less than 6 centimeters in diameter, and this is. But if it were to get bigger, you want to let your provider know about that.
Okay, yeah, those are great tips. Thank you.
All right. Next, we're going to move on to hair.
Okay.
All right. So we want to assess the scalp for any lesions or any lacerations in your scalp. You want to note if your patient has lice. I'm going to ask you, do you have lice?
No.
Or alopecia, or your hair loss? We already discussed
Right.
a little bit.
Right.
The texture is very smooth. The distribution, you have a full head of hair. The quantity, you have quite a bit of hair, right?
Yeah, I haven't noticed any problems with that except for the hair loss with my baby.
And the pattern is, well, you don't seem to have any areas of baldness or anything like that.
No, not that I've noticed.
Okay. Next, we're going to move on to your nails. I'm going to inspect and palpate for the shape and the contour. You want to make sure that the edges aren't rounded, that you have a 160-degree angle. The consistency, you have nice nail beds, them all 10 fingers and toes. They all look nice and even. You've got a good color and good thickness. You know, if you were diabetic, you would want to inspect your feet and make sure that you don't have any sores or anything like that, because once you have a sore, it's very hard for those sores to heal.
Okay.
So inspect your feet daily. Make sure that you're wearing closed-toed shoes and that you don't have any rocks or anything like that, because you can develop neuropathy, and you wouldn't be able to feel if you had something in your shoe, and it would cause a problem. That about sums it up. We're going to, one more thing I want to include is you've got to protect your skin. So anytime you leave the house, you should wear sunscreen, wear sunglasses, protect your eyes, wear a hat to protect your face. Reapply every 2 hours because that sun is really detrimental, especially down here in the south. So it can cause a lot of skin problems. Skin cancers creep up very quickly, and so you want to keep an eye on that. Make sure you keep an eye on any types of moles or places that pop up.
All right.
Do you have any questions?
No, I feel like you gave me a lot of great tips of what to look for, and I definitely know if I see any of those things that I'll give you a call as soon as I notice it.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.